How long does it take to learn the drums? These are all the timestamps to my milestone, struggles, and the learnings that I got going from a complete beginner to being able to play my favorite pop song. So on day one, I grind out almost every Drummers YouTube tutorial on how I'm supposed to hold the stick, how I'm supposed to kick the drums, what's the fastest way to learn, and the basic beats and feels that I'm supposed to know. And to be honest, on day one, I didn't find anything particularly hard. Playing the beats at first felt a bit awkward, but after 20 or 30 tries, it comes naturally. So these are the progress of day one. So on day two, coincidentally, my friends came to practice some of their church songs. And so I thought, why not put my beats that I learned on day one to the test? So we picked a few songs and we had a jamming session, and this is how it all went.
Like eternal, you have wondered, shout it out. It's a night, and oh, happy day, you wash my sin away. I'll never be the same.
And I was very surprised. I was very, very surprised on day one. Day two, because I was like, yo, drum is easy. And it was on day two that I felt like learning the drums is very possible. And that's when I felt very ambitious in picking up the drums. And so on day two, I decided to learn one of my favorite pop songs, which is How Do You Love Somebody Else by Why Don't We?
How do you love somebody? How do you love somebody else? 'Cause when you left, I lost myself. Baby, baby, tell me how.
And that's where all the problems come in, I feel. Because there's this really frustrating feeling where you play a beat and you get it wrong. And so you play it again and you still get it wrong. You play it slower and you still get it wrong. You play it for 3 hours straight and you still get it wrong. And it got so frustrating to a point that I was like, you know what? I'm done with drums. And drums used to feel easy to me on day one and day two. But after that, it kind of feel intimidating to me. Because I just set myself a huge goal that I'm supposed to overcome that I don't even believe that I could overcome. And so I took a break from learning drums, and in my time of procrastination, I stumbled across a YouTube tutorial by Andrew Huberman on how you can learn something faster. And the conclusion I got from it was that when we feel frustrated learning a new skill, that's because there's chemicals released into the brain that stimulates neuroplasticity. And I didn't really understand what that meant. But basically, I thought, okay, maybe that means that feeling frustrated is good. In fact, it's necessary to learn something new. So I was like, fine. And so I continued grinding. And no matter how frustrated I feel, I'll just keep going and keep going and keep going. So at the end of day 4, I still feel a bit awkward playing the beat to the song, but I just accepted it. And on day 5, when I came back, and I was blown away on day 5, because when I pick up the sticks and I play the beat, it's almost as if everything comes naturally. It's as if I didn't even need to think on how I should play, and it just flows. And the feeling is almost like, you know, when you do mathematics for the first time, nothing ever makes sense. But after you get it and you come back the next day, it's like, oh, it's so easy. I can't believe I was feeling stressed over these questions. So it's a extremely similar feeling, and that feeling gave me the confidence and the motivation to learn the remaining part of the song. And so with that, I split out the songs into different sections, and I'll learn them part by part, and I'll combine all of them together. And it took me about 14 days to learn everything. And after 14 days, this is the result.
Every day, every night, I can only think of us on the coast in July, when you thought you said too much. Guess it don't always go like the stories we've been told, 'cause you're gone and you find I'm laying here fucked up. Oh, I wonder, did emotions fade with the summer, like an ocean wave took me under, and you left without a sound. Baby, tell me how do you love somebody? How do you love somebody else? 'Cause when you left, I lost myself. Baby, tell me how do you love somebody? How do you love the pain so well? 'Cause when you left, I lost myself. How do you love somebody else? 7 missed calls, you're really keeping your distance. I know that you're giving you what you're missing. Sad my bad, no chance to heal it all. Did emotions fade with the summer, like an ocean wave took me under, and you left without a sound. Baby, tell me how do you love somebody? How do you love somebody else? 'Cause when you left, I lost myself. Baby, tell me how do you love somebody? How do you love the pain so well? 'Cause when you left, I lost myself. How do you love somebody else? I just don't get how you left so quick. Just 15 minutes, now you're texting. I just don't get how you left so quick. You broke my heart.